Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourselves at all times and obey my commands. Touch gloves if you'd like. Go back to your corners, get ready to fight.
Nick Elu and Adrian Galindo. This is a fantastic co-main event.
In a fortunate turn of events, this is the main event now.
What? Well, you know what? If this is our main event, this is a great main event. Nick
Nice
Elu.
body kick rip from, oh! Elu! Elu caught him.
Adrian Galindo popped right back up like it didn't even faze him. Look at the intensity of this fight.
Good knee from Galindo.
This fight came off like a nuke right here. Oh, look at Nick Elu controlling that wrist right there.
Well, it seems like Galindo definitely has his wits about him again.
Dude, that looked like it didn't even affect him.
He got cracked.
He got cracked, dropped, and then popped right back up.
Trying to get in on this takedown here. He's got Elu against the cage.
And Adrian Galindo is a very, very good grappler. He's got really good submission skills. He's got very good wrestling skills. He's a fantastic all-around grappler. Very experienced. And look at him in on the single leg.
Elu doing a good job staying on his feet. If only momentarily. Galindo trying to get this fight to the ground here.
Oh, Galindo looking to take the back. Nick Elo back to his feet right here.
Well, he's doing a good job getting his butt to the outside.
Look at his head position immediately. Oh, never mind, lost it. Look, he gets it back again. Back again, head position there by Adrian Galindo. Oh, nice frame. Nick Elu trying to use that frame to keep his head away.
Good work from Elu to get off the cage.
Both fighters are back to distance.
Distance definitely favors Elu.
And Adrian Galindo comes forward with punches.
Beautiful combination. Elu needs to look to separate.
Oh, Adrian Galindo looking for double unders here. Head position immediately. This speaks to the grappling experience here of Galindo. Look at him immediately change levels. He gets head position, immediately change levels.
Listening
Galindo
to his coaches very well. They told him switch to a single, and he immediately switched to a single.
Well, look at Elu. Look at Elu immediately trying to push his head back up and get head position of his own. That's very, very smart there by Nick Elu. Nick Elu's trying to control his wrist. Galindo working the legs here.
Well, Galindo could also be using his experience to his advantage and trying to frustrate Nick Elu.
There's a lot of high-level transitions going on here. Both guys jockeying for head position, fighting for wrist control. Nick Elo defending this pretty well, but Galindo would get, look, you see how Galindo will get head position. He has the underhook on his right side, and he'll look to drop to the single leg.
A lot of technical stuff on there, but
look at Nick Elu use that frame to create separation. Wow. Who do you give that round to, man?
That's tough.
That's a tough round.
That's a tough round to score. I don't know. Give it a 10-10 and make them do a fourth round.
That's all. You know, that's a really difficult round to score. Both guys were doing really good things. There's a lot of high-level detail in there that some people might miss. Nick Elo doing a great job using the frame to create separation between Galindo's head and his body, thus stifling the takedown. But Galindo doing a really good job of keeping his head position while using his underhook to his advantage, and then he'll drop to the single leg.
Well, I'm also telling you this right now. The skills that Galindo possesses in order to come back from being rocked. I mean, that's not just skill, that's heart. To come back from being dropped like that, not really knowing where he's at, just getting right back to work into a position.
Good, Galindo popped up immediately. He just popped right back up right after he got dropped. And it's difficult to tell if he was hurt or not. Like, we don't know if he was really hurt because he just popped up so quick.
That's just because the man's in shape. Both these guys are in incredible shape.
Look at the intensity on both of these fighters.
Galindo, going back to what he was doing well, he was also getting on the inside so he wouldn't have to deal with the length and the range
Nice level change there by Elu, and a level change and a leg kick.
That body kick was nasty.
Look at Nick Elu immediately try to push his head away. He knows that Galindo would like to take him down, and he's trying to create separation with the head. Man, Adrian Galindo in on these legs. He wants this takedown. Nick Elu is going to be very hard to take down. He uses his frame very well. He's doing a very good job of creating separation between Galindo's head and his body.
See, generally, Elu is able to use his size to his advantage, but Galindo is doing a great job of putting combinations together to get underneath the length.
Look at this. Like I said, there's a lot going on here. You can see Galindo in on these legs. He's trying to attach his hands.
Might have oil checked him there. Good frame and a knee from Elu to get back to space.
Look at these level changes here by Nick Elu. He's doing such a good job feinting. Oh, and look at that stuff. Nick Elu with the frame to stuff that takedown. And that was a very good takedown attempt, too.
That was a very good takedown attempt. He threw a lot of power into that one.
But look at the way Nick Elu uses his frame to keep Galindo's head away from him. See, there it is. He's using the frame to keep Galindo's head away from him. Dude, like Galindo is relentless with this takedown, this pressure. Nick Elu just can't. Oh, sit out attempt.
Galindo sits out.
But, dude, this is a hard fight. And Galindo with this pressure again chases Nick Elu into his corner.
Galindo doing a great job putting his combinations together and stifling Nick up against the cage. As the shorter fighter, this is the type of game plan that you're going to need to implement. You're going to have to get on the inside, and he knows that if he takes Elu down, he can submit him.
Oh, look at Nick Elu shrug him off. Nick Elu needs to use his range now. This is where Nick Elu is going to be effective.
This is a very, very, very tough, grueling fight.
Nice punch there by Galindo.
Well, I think right now Elu is so worried about the takedown attempts and the work up against the clinch that Galindo is using that he's not able to get off on his strike as much as he would like to.
This is a really close, very hard fight to score.
That round was a little bit closer in my opinion. I got Galindo controlling a lot more in the second round than he did in the first.
Yes, it could be one apiece. Both guys doing really good jobs. Nick Elu doing a really good job fighting off that takedown. He's managed to stay off the bottom. But, man, Galindo very technical with his level changes and his grappling, and he keeps pushing. He really feels like he's going to get this takedown.
I'm telling you this right now, these guys are putting on what I would call a high IQ performance. Both guys are showing all facets of MMA. It's not just striking. It's not just grappling. It's not just boxing like we saw from Muhammad Wada.
No, there's a lot going on here. These are very technical exchanges.
Chance of Nicky coming from the crowd, trying to support their hometown fighter.
Look at these feints. Both fighters feinting good. Adrian Galindo coming forward with punches, puts his fighter back up against the cage.
Nick has got to find a way to get off that cage.
Nick Elu's got to find a way to create the separation because Galindo is completely undiscouraged. That is like
and
the third.
I think to take advantage of those types of situations like he tried to.
I think that's the third time that Galindo has thrown a head kick and slipped.
Great exchange.
Nice punch there over the top by Galindo.
But you see, Elu did a good job of circling out of danger.
Man, look at these guys banging. Look at this.
Nice head movement from Nick Elu.
But Nick Elu's back on the wall again. He's got to find a way to get off the wall. Nice turn there by Nick Elu, but Galindo is just on him.
Well, and this is the type of fight that Adrian Galindo welcomes. These hard, long fights. And both guys are going to walk away from this.
Nick Elu has to take advantage in the separation. During those little spaces right there, that's where he's got to use his strikes.
Nice uppercut on the inside from Elu.
Nice punches there by Galindo. Galindo scoring really good now.
Well, now he's got Elu so worried about the takedown, he's able to throw more strikes. You've seen him throw significantly more in the third round as opposed to the first two.
Good knee to the body there by Galindo.
Elu should separate here.
Oh, and Galindo turns and puts Elu back on the wall.
I mean, that apex corner has got to be going absolutely nuts. Well, Galindo is doing everything correctly.
Man, Galindo's fighting such a good fight right now. Nick Elu's been able to avoid the takedown, but good punch there by Galindo.
Oh!
Look at these exchanges. Galindo coming forward with this pressure. Nick Elu answers. But Galindo is just with this pressure, relentless, good punches.
Good frame, but he's got to get moving with the hands.
Nice punches, Galindo with these punches. Look, both fighters exchange in the pocket.
I think that knee attempt was a mistake.
Nick Elu with this frame again. Nick Elu has been successful stopping the takedowns, but hasn't found an answer to the pressure. Adrian Galindo with this relentless pressure has been the story of this fight.
What an absolute genius game plan to overwhelm the longer, the taller, the more rangier guy to get in on the inside with your combinations and nullify him in the clinch.
Wow. I think we should go eat at that Bacanara place. Adrian Galindo. Wow. Great game plan against arguably one of the best guys in the division in Nick Elu.
Given the fact that this is our main event, we're still going to speak to the champ after this, but I'd like to take this chance to thank the Prime Leaf, Altitude Home Loans, Platinum Rollers, Tucson Boxing and MMA Equipment,
Elements Fitness and Coaching, a personalized studio right here in Tucson. Jones Ford Casa Grande, G4, grown for the craft cannabis enthusiast, and Arizona IV Solutions.
I'd also like to thank my broadcast partner. I got Ed West with me as always, and Fausto doing his thing on the mic. He did a phenomenal job tonight, so we definitely got to give him props. And then Dorian Ramos making his commentary debut.
So, hey, that guy's going to get signed this year. I also want to give the special thanks to Head Kick Audio for all the extra work that they do over there. They have probably the best MMA podcast. They get on all the best guys. They give all, and like, They don't get paid nearly enough for the work that they do for MMA.
To be fair, I don't think they get paid at all, but
they don't get paid nearly what they should. Thank you to Head Kick Audio. Thank you to all our sponsors.
That was a great show.
Adrian Galindo and Nick Elu put on a banger, a fantastic technical show of mixed martial arts.
Very good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give a big round of applause for these fighters here tonight, giving it all they've got here inside the cage. And now, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Judge 1 scores the contest 30-27. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28. And Judge 3 scores the contest 29-28, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. And fighting out of the blue corner,